something I wanted to ask you is, so your girlfriend Riley, she's from the Bay, right?
Yeah.
So what are some like similarities and differences? Wait, what are some differences that you notice? Because she's from the Bay, so like, what's that Northern California SoCal difference that you guys notice with each other? If there's any.
I don't know. Like, I can't tell right now. Definitely, like, just music we listen to.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, the one thing I for sure noticed, I think, like, through her and other people I knew from, like, the Bay Area, but for sure from her and her family that, you know, I've met, is, like, I feel like here in LA, you definitely do have the people who are listening to the, you know, the local artists or the up and coming artists or whatever it is. But I feel like it's mostly more like surface level listening.
Mainstream shit.
Yeah, mainstream listening and surface level listening out here, where I feel like up north, especially like Bay Area, it's like they're more deep cut. They're more like I'm listening to this Sac artist. I'm listening to this artist from this area. I'm listening to this fucking, you know, Oakland art. Like they're more like tapped in, I feel like, and also listening to like more classic Bay Area shit as well. And I feel like you know, I've heard it before. Like, you know, they'll say that people in LA like won't give the Bay Area like the credit they deserve with music and shit like that, and I kind of like definitely do get that vibe where it's not like they don't get the credit, they just get overlooked so easily.
I think so too. I think LA is because you have to remember that LA has a lot of people that move here from like other states. So like I feel like the demographic here is kind of, it's affected by not just locals but people that are from other places. I feel like the Bay is more localized. Like there's more people from the Bay that live in the Bay.
No, facts.
But yeah, so okay, well that's pretty sick. Have you someone else that you know from the Bay? So you got the the shirt on, bro. How was that streaming with them? Because he's fucking legend. By the way, we're talking about Yodie Land,
General,
Damien Luck,
Damien
in a hoe.
Bro.
How was that, bro? He seems like a really cool, chill person. When I saw his No Jumper interview, he seems so positive and just always trying to be a good person.
He is. His energy is interesting, bro. And bro, like talking about full circle moments, it's like it's trippy, bro. Like I don't know if it's a thing where the older you get, the more you get to realize these things. Because when you're young, you don't have as much experiences, you know. But the older you get, the more you just go around town and other areas and all that stuff and meet new people. But with Damien Luck, one thing was funny. I forgot how so basically a long time ago, Blasey had dropped his Ash on Me Ashley, right?
Yeah.
And and literally like a week or two before this, Blasey had sent me a text, right? But a week or two before Blasey sent me that text, just from YouTube algorithm and shit, I had been recommended one of Fulcrum's videos, and I remember like watching it, and I was like, damn, what the fuck, this is interesting. And then a week or two later, Blasey sends me a text saying like, yo, check this out. This dude did a review of my ashtray, and I click on the thing, and he had like, I think 60,000 subscribers or 40,000 subscribers at that time. And I was like, oh shit, sick. And like, he was doing a review of the ashtray of the Ash on Me Ashley. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. And then bro, like after that text, like within the next 3-4 months, like I just saw like every time I checked his YouTube channel, it just went like 100K, 200K, 300K, 400K. I was like, holy shit, like what the fuck is going on? And then at one point I forgot how it happened. I think someone in my chat said like, yo, Damien Luck's in the chat or something like that, and I was like, what? And then I ended up reaching out to him, and then we had a Discord call and stream. And then when I talked to him on Discord, he was like, bro, he's like I've been watching your streams for a minute. He's like, I've been tapped in and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? That's trippy as hell. That's so random.
I can only imagine.
And then also like around that same time, one day, like I was like showing Riley, I was like, yo, check out this YouTuber. I'm always like showing a random shit on YouTube. I was like, check out this dude I found. And then immediately she's like, Damien Luck 925. She's like, that's a area code from Antioch. She's like, what the fuck? That's her area code as well. She's like, that's interesting. So then she's like, I wonder if we're from the same area. And we're watching some of his videos, and a lot of the restaurants that he was going to are all restaurants that my girlfriend's been to. She's like, that's my area. She's like, I grew up in that. It's not a big area, you know what I mean? Like it's like there's only so many places to go. So there was like so many like random little coincidences where my girlfriend and him are from the same area, Antioch, and then also he like watched my streams, and then like ended up like linking up and all that shit. It was very trippy. But shout out to him. He like one day I was like in Antioch, I hit him like we had planned to like meet up and do a video together, and that's when we went to IHOP. Yeah, it was an IHOP, and we like smoked inside IHOP together.
Oh, I remember that.
And that shit was that was such a trippy experience. It's one thing seeing it on a video, and like it's another thing to be like
doing it in person.
Yeah, doing like just sitting there at IHOP table, fucking taking dabs and shit. It was interesting.
I remember the first video that I saw of him was, I think it was called "Getting Absolutely Blasted at Lowe's" or something like that. Bro, his titles were so genius because they were just such like. You've never seen a title like that with this dude that looks like this, like getting absolutely blasted. Like it just sounds fucking hilarious.
Did you see the one where he's like, "I shit my pants at Home Depot"?
Yeah, bro, dude, all that stuff, like that public, I guess, reaction stuff. That shit is very entertaining.